So here I am shotgunning another deck profile too early, but what's new? I kind of figured I would do something fun, seeing as this guy just got a glow up, and by what guy I mean, uh, Gil Marshall D. Teach here. Yes, he just got his starter deck, and well, I kind of figured I'd do a basic, not a lot of editing deck profile. This is post starter deck and post OP11. So here we go. We're going to start off with one of the best cards in the entire deck, Caribou. If I have made a video on Caribou, Caribou is one of the craziest One Piece characters and also one of the best cards in the stack. He's a 2/2 blocker for a 1 cost, and his on play means jack all because your on play effects are shut off. So I play 4 of him. I play 3 Lafitte because, yeah, it just makes a lot of sense with what I'm about to show you for the rest of the 1 cost. I play 4 My Era Begins because you kind of want to run 4 My Era Begins. You don't want to be like that one guy who ran 5 My Era Begins. LOL. If you know, you know. But yeah, for consistency and getting your Burgess fat, I love My Era Begins. And of course, you want your 4 full of lead islands. By the way, I notice a lot of people keep saying full of lead, or like uh like some weird shit like people mispronouncing baby no money. It's full of lead. It says so in the fucking dub. Here we are with, of course, Stronger. Another 2K. Absolutely broken. Love Stronger. Why the hell is there a fly in the shadow? Guess this makes sense for Marshall D. Teach. Anywho, gonna play 4 Katarina Devon because Katarina Devon is actually good. Cost reduction. Cost reduction is fun. Now, I only play two costs at this point in time, but this is going to be replaced with 2 more Kuzans, like the new Kuzan, the new ST27 Kuzan. But here's 2 Vasco shots because jump blocker. I'm waiting on another starter deck in the mail so I could, you know, fill the rest of the stack up with goodness. For Jesus Burgess, because Jesus Burgess is important. Like, Jesus Burgess is one of the reasons this deck comes out on top. With Burgess, literally, he clutches you out games. The fact he can't be KO'd by an opponent's effect, plus the fact that, like, you just load up your trash and he keeps getting stronger. Like the horse stronger. Get it? Uh, straight up. Straight up. Stronger as synergy with Burgess, evidently. And he did eat the strong fruit. Spoilers. Sorry. Black Hole. I play 2 Black Hole because you never know when you're going to need a black hole. Black hole is actually pretty useful. Now we move into the 5 costs. By the way, I just want to state this about this deck. I really appreciate the hollows in this deck. There are so many hollows beyond this point. Like, I appreciate that Caribou was a hollow. I appreciate my Era as a hollow. But I also appreciate Van Augur as a hollow. Plus that cost reduction effect. You'll see. You're like, where is the removal? We're getting to the removal. Actually, a lot of the removal I just showed you, Black Hole, that's part of it. Here's another 5 cost, Kuzan. I play 4 5 cost Kuzan because 5 cost Kuzan is one of the most important cards in your deck. Not only can he not be KO'd by your opponent's effects, but he allows you to trash him, draw a card, and play one of your Blackbeard pirate types from grave. Next is the 6 costs. I play 3 Liberation because looking into the future and how the formats are going, Liberation is seeming more and more valid as time goes on. Now for the remaining 6 costs, I only have 2 of these, but there's Kuzan. Kuzan is important, and him being a blocker is also super important because he forces you to go into Kuzan plays. So what you could do, one of the best things I find, is you block with Kuzan, you bring out another Kuzan, and then you either go into, say, Vasco Shot, which Rip Vasco, he's probably... I'm debating cutting Black Hole for the Kuzans, actually, now I think of it. But, yeah, the Vasco blockers, just getting back into the Vasco blockers, are insane. Now, time for, of course... If you thought the teach here was, like, risen hardcore, here's the new 7 teach. Activate main. You may rest this character to KO the opponent's 3 or lower cost. Plus, on KO, add a black card to hand. Absolutely fantastic. Really goes well with the next card I'm about to show you. Fancy that. Wouldn't it be more Marshall D teaches? Because Marshall D teach is the theme of this deck. And plus, 10 cost teach is hands down the biggest threat this deck has to offer. Not only is 10 cost teach a blocker, but also it allows you to nullify your opponent's leader effect and prevent your one of your opponent's characters from attacking next turn. Absolutely bonkers. So yeah, this deck is really, really, really teaching it up here. I really like what Bandai Namco is doing with One Piece, the trading card game, as a whole. And I find myself getting more and more interested in this deck as time goes on. Now, this might not be quote-unquote the definitive competitive list, but this is the one I'm trying for right now. I hope that if you decide to use a build like this, go for it. Let me know what you think of it. And until then, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to drink your water. This is THATDevin with a Marshall D. Teach deck. And I just want to shout out the stores that I deal with for no reason. I purchase a lot of my singles from 401 Games. Um, and I purchased the structure deck from F&C House of Cards in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Absolutely blessed deck. Thank you for being with me.